Coming straight out of Ecamm. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. It's a jam with the Ecamm fam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam.
Hold it, stop the music!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I please have your attention?
Now it's showtime. Are you ready? Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, let's go.
What's happening, Ecamm fam? All right, guys, this has been one that we have been waiting for. I know that if you've been watching Luis and Paul, Katie, like a bunch of our creators, they're all over what I'm about to show. That's a new word. What I'm about to show you, you guys are going to absolutely love this. This is guaranteed one of the coolest things in the planet. Today, we are going to be talking with the team from Opus Clips. And look, just do yourself a favor. Open your browser right now before we get started. Just go to opus.pro, O-P-U-S, like the wine, .pro, or maybe it's a song, or Mr. Holland. It's a whole bunch of things. Open your browser, go there right now and sign up. Or you can take the shortcut. If you think you're going to do this on For Real, you can go to docrock.live/opus. That's docrock.live/opus. Click the link, go in, sign up for your free trial, and just jump in. Because trust me, you're going to leave here with your face drooling. Okay, so I have brought my friend along, and we're going to do this. So check this out. Let me press my new Stream Deck buttons. I was over here rearranging Stream Decks before we came, and good thing I did what I did. Hi, Rebecca. How you doing?
Hi, Doug. So nice to see you again. Such a surprise.
And I was going to say long time no see, but it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
So cool. So what have you been up to? What have you been cranking on the last couple of weeks? I know we got a lot to talk about the new announcements, but what about you? What has Rebecca been doing?
8 tons of ice cream, of course, because weather is getting hotter in SF. That's life-wise. I went to the Redwoods in north part of California. So pretty.
Oh yeah, you got to see it?
Strongly recommend everyone to go there to see the Redwoods. Work-wise, we'll go to our team won the VidCon Innovation Award, so we've been really busy preparing for the VidCon. And if anyone in the audience who is joining VidCon, be sure to check out our booth. I forgot the location, but it's somewhere.
VidCon is, well, okay, here's the thing about Anaheim. It's weird because you're going to where I just came from. The facility is relatively large, but it is easy to move around in. So it isn't as crazy as one would think. But the facility is crazy. Like, I was there, and one thing that, I don't know if, I didn't really wrap my head around this. I don't know why, but you are legit next door to Disney. We didn't have any time to go to Disney. But you could walk from the convention center hotels. You know, there's the 4 hotels that are part of the convention center loop. You can walk straight to Disney. No need fight parking, anything. we got to drive by Disney. What's up, Mickey? How's it? Just keep going. Unfortunately, it was too close. So yeah, I am super excited to jump into this, and so let's talk a little bit about what is. First of all, there are going to be some people who do not know what's with the HAPs. Okay, they have never heard of Opus. So talk to me and tell the folks in the Ecamm fam what Opus Clip is.
Okay, so in one sentence, Opus Clip is a generative AI video editing tool that can turn a long video into viral short clips in one click. For instance, I can take this live stream that I have with Doc and put it into our live stream, and I can, with one single click, our AI can turn this long form 6:9 aspect ratio video into several short 9:16 aspect ratio short clips. And you can send it on social media platforms on a daily basis to help you grow.
All right, that's cool. Let's check it out. We have somebody who decided to join us. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, Young?
Hi, Doc. How are you?
Doc, do you know why Young is late?
Oh, hold on. Hold this thought. Hold this thought. Young, your speakers on your MacBook are talking back to the thing. So it might, hold on, let me see now.
Yeah,
Did it go away? Okay, it went away.
Okay.
Because that will freak everybody out. They'll be like,
Awesome.
oh my God, there's 17.
Oh,
numbers
sure.
and
Yeah,
five
I know.
dots."
Sorry about that.
But I
No
still
worries.
hear echo sounds from him.
You do?
Yeah.
Try to say something, Mr.
Really?
Young.
How about right now? Is it better?
No, it sounds good to me. So that means,
Okay.
Rebecca, one of your tabs is talking to you.
Maybe. I closed all my tabs. I'm not sure. But it's fine. It's fine.
It just
It's
we
fine.
can hear your echo actually.
You can
Me?
hear my echo?
Yeah, there's some echo from Rebecca a little bit, I think.
Oh, you know what is crazy? Hold on. You guys can hear it. Let me see. Okay, so here's what's funny. I packed my Roadcaster to go to. I packed my Roadcaster to go to Anaheim, and so I'm using the Streamer X, and I haven't done interview mode on Streamer X yet. So let's see. Let me see if there's something in Road Central I can do to fix this. If not, it'll be an easy fix. All I have to do is pull this thing out of my bag real quick and swap the interfaces.
Okay.
That will completely solve the problem.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, I can definitely hear the echo.
okay, good. That's what I want to know. Let me see. How do I fix this? Okay. This is actually, I haven't hardly played with this particular guy, so I can see how that might cause an issue. Streaming, and then video 1. Okay, say something now.
How about you? How are you?
Do you guys hear it?
Hello?
I think it's
And
fine
what
now.
about- Okay, can you guys hear it?
Yeah, definitely better.
Oh, it's
All right, cool.
perfect.
Dude, that's called fixing stuff on the fly with this brand new Streamer X. I haven't done interviews on the Streamer
Yay.
X yet, so I've just been having so much fun playing with it. It's a new Roadcaster Pro, but only like big and super tiny. And so
Yeah.
I had it in my backpack, so it was easier to set my studio back up. All right,
That's
cool. Now,
perfect.
so Rebecca, you were in the middle of telling us about Opus. So, yeah. I forgot what the heck you said now because Young just came in. Everybody, Young, tell everybody who you are. Introduce yourself. There you go. How about that?
Yeah, sure. So, hi everybody, I'm Young. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Opus Clip. We founded the company about a year ago. We started with something, live streaming actually, and then we pivot to this AI video editing tool that we can turn your long form video, anything like YouTube videos or any local files into like short clips, into 10 or 20 short clips just in one click. We use all kinds of AI technologies, especially the OpenAI stuff. So hopefully, you have enjoyed our product or you can start using it. Yeah.
Yeah, I really have fun messing with it. The thing that I think is cool that you guys do is the score. And just something about me and my competitive nature that's just built in. I'm like, oh, look, I got a score. I'm trying to see like which clips rank the highest and whatever. But it does a decent job in finding places in the conversation that people will like. I think that's the most easiest way to explain it, folks. If you take a long-term video, a long stream video, right? Like something that we do on our average, Ecamm show, I can throw it at Opus Clips and it will find areas and allow you to work with that. Also, maybe I'm just crazy and didn't notice it before, but recently I can say I am talking about gefilte fish and it will look for the things around that keyword. I just said that because Rabbi David and Dan were throwing shaloms in the chat. So that's super funny. Yes, tell us about the new releases. Like, what are you guys up to now? You guys are always changing things, so I like that. You're about as bad as we are. Just keep messing with it.
For sure, yeah. I think we have the best engineering team and product team in the video editing AI space. So we keep releasing new features every single week. The most one released last week, we upgraded our auto reframing model so that whoever is speaking currently will always be in the focus in the clip. And that's 10 times better than the previous model. And also we we released our AI Copilot. So it's not only like we only let our AI decide whichever parts to be generated for the clips. We can, have users, have our creators input their preferences, like the clip length. If you want to have 15 seconds or 30 seconds, you can go for that. If you want to have slightly longer clips for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes, we can also do for it. And also, as you mentioned already, whatever specific topic you want us to curate for you, to generate clips for you, we can also do that. And it's just the beginning of our Copilot. We can do way more powerful, kinds of generations in the coming months.
I just realized, I think I just did it by, a lot of times you're working, right? And your hands are just answering screen questions. You're not even really thinking about what you're answering. I think I remember yesterday or the day before, I popped in the YouTube video from my stream, and I did see where it said, how long did you want the video to be? Did you want it to be 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 90 seconds, I believe? I swear I went past it so fast. I think I just hit 60 by automatic because YouTube. But you just said something that I think I kind of didn't even pay attention to. And that, to me, people, that's good UI. When you do it without thinking about it and you did it correctly, that's good UI. So, UI means user interface, just in case somebody asks. Dan, stay on topic. Dang it, you're messing me up because I'm over here looking at you and now I'm getting hungry. All right, so now you guys just did, so far it's been, 3 hours a month for the standard plan, right? And then you had a 30
it's actually
free trial.
200 minutes.
200 minutes. Why did I get 3 hours? That's not 3 hours.
Well, that's the previous temporary pack. We call it early bird pack. But since last Thursday, we upgraded our whole pricing to a subscription model, and it's $19 per 20 minutes, or 16 or $15 something if you want to go for a yearly plan.
Yeah, I noticed there's a calculator that if you kind of know what you do, kind of have an idea, you can adjust accordingly, right? Why are you laughing, Rebecca? Are you laughing at me? Or are you laughing at the chat?
Oh no, the calculator. I thought the design was really fun. That's it.
Yeah,
I personally think
very helpful.
Yeah, I think it's really fun.
Here, let me pull up this calculator thing. First, let me show you guys the whole website action. So let me do this. Oh, I know what I forgot to do when I was making scenes. Welcome to the new world, people. Look, all you do is drag this in Ecamm twice, and then grab Rebecca's head and stick it there, and Young's head and stick it there, and boom, now we're done. Okay, so I was in here messing around, and it's cool. You can go to this little calculator here, And so if you can cover what you do in 200 upload minutes, roughly about 50 clips, you're looking at $16 a month based off of the yearly plan, and then 19 if you want to pay monthly, right? The advantage of going yearly, just like us, is if you go yearly, you save about 2 months free, right? There's a really strange calculation that comes up to that number, but
Yeah, and
you get
actually, right
go.
now we have a discount for the yearly plan, so it's an additional 15% off, and
That's right,
in total it's
15% off.
nearly 30% off.
Yeah. I
Additional,
think I
yeah, in
tweeted
addition
that
to
or
this two
something
months free.
yesterday. See, people,
Yeah.
make sure you do that. Right here, look. I'm going to make sure that they click these buttons. So this is called live streaming. I'm going to throw this link right over here because I want people to do this. I don't want you to call me later and say, Doc, you didn't tell me about the discount. And then, you know, you're going to be all sad and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this right here so that everybody can find it. No excuse. All right, cool. Check this out. So if you come here, you have this little calculator, which I just think is so cool, right? Let me slightly embiggen the Chrome window for folks. You can grab this guy and say 200 is too small, but I'm going to go to 400, crank it up. It'll give you what your new total will be. And, that comes out to 100 clips. So if you're really prolific, you can do this. Okay, so I have a question, Young. What if I start here because I'm just testing, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a little bit better than I thought I was. Can I slide it later?
Yeah, definitely. So we have a pretty flexible mechanism for you. So if you start with 200 minutes, and then like after 2 weeks you realize, oh my God, I just used up all of them and I want more, you can refresh your plan. So we don't really have something like upgrades, but you can refresh it. Means that you're gonna start a new plan, and the original plan will be discontinued. So the new plan can be whatever you want. It can be like 600 minutes per month or per year. It's gonna cover whatever the plan you previously chosen, and all the leftover credits will be extended to the new billing cycle.
I'm laughing at James because he's always so proud
The
that
clip.
his face is on the main page over here.
That's so funny.
Look, James Hicks, there he is, right there. You guys, you saw it first.
James actually had a new clip with another creator. The clip, the quality is so good. I thought it was stock image.
The one he did with DJ Strick?
Maybe, I don't know who the other creator is. Maybe
I think so.
Okay.
That was very good. Like, I would say the quality has gotten better in the last couple of months on this, and I normally throw pretty high quality clips at it, and for what you're gonna get on your phone, most people won't notice the difference, but the video guy here, so I'm a weirdo, so I kind of do look at it, and the quality has definitely gotten better. I don't know if it's because I got a new camera or what. James said, go yearly, just do it. I agree, James. I strongly agree. Let's see. All right. So one other thing in this this pricing area. So here's what you're going to get, folks. You get fast queues, so you jump ahead of the free trial users. Fully understandable, like that. You get 1080p rendered clips. So you get AI curations with my favorite feature, the virality score.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this goes on to something that Dan had a question. This says AI auto frame, and Dan over here. See, I don't find Dan questions because he he talked fast, so there's a lot. There you go. It says, I am sure you'll get to this, but does the AI allow for better optimization during multi-person streams? So now it can detect, the auto reframe detects the speaker better. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely, and it works for multi-speaker as well. Whoever is the one speaking can be focused in the stream, and also you can choose the split stream that you can have two people showing up screen while the speaking one will be focused as well.
Oh, okay. So that's a good idea, because you know what? I'll do this. I did interview with Rebecca like 2 weeks ago, and I'll throw it in here real quick. I'll chew up some minutes to see what it is. I saw you posted a clip, Rebecca, right?
Oh, I think it's Connor. It's another teammate.
Oh, Connor
posted
did.
it.
Somebody
Yeah, Connor
posted a
did.
clip of us talking, and I was like, I hope I didn't say anything stupid when they posted. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna grab the clip from my phone, and then we'll just pop it in real quick, and you guys get to see. It takes a minute for it to do the calculations and stuff, but it's actually relatively quick. Dun, dun, dun. OPUS. Bam. Let's see. All right, cool. So the AI auto copilot, you kind of talked about that before. That's relatively cool. Now, this is new, the brand templates. I did see that too. I didn't mess with it when I made my last ones. I just pressed the button because I was, again, going on speed. But talk a little bit about the brand templates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rebecca. Yeah. Sorry.
I guess there's delay. I thought no one was talking. But anyways, I'll just jump in first. We recently launched several new things inside the brand template, including more fonts and more font styles where you can choose from a selection of different font styles to make your... I guess everyone's a little bit tired of the Alex Hormozy fonts, so that's the reason why we just add more. And
You said it.
so in July, I think we will support uploading your own fonts. So that is very exciting. I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay, so I have a question real quick too before I pop this in. I noticed, I always just press the YouTube link, but I noticed in one of the new writings, or maybe it was an email or somewhere, you can pull it from the desktop. Now, which one would you say you prefer as a person, your services, your resources? Which one would you prefer us to do?
I personally don't have any preference. If you already have a YouTube video, then I think YouTube video is better because I did a lot of tests. I think that it takes, whenever I upload local files, it always takes a little bit longer than I expected to fully
Because of your
process or
uploads,
upload
I'm
it.
spoiled. My upload speed
Yeah.
is stupid quick. So yeah, that would make a
Right.
difference. If you have really
However-
fast upload feed,
Yeah.
that would be different than pulling a YouTube clip. It's server to
That's
server,
true.
so it should be.
Yes. However, YouTube, it takes YouTube very long time to process like HD version. So sometimes when YouTube hasn't fully processed the HD and then you throw the link to our website, you won't get very high resolution clips.
Oh, that makes absolute common
that's the
sense.
thing.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
See, sometimes you got to think it all the way through. So people, what Rebecca means is when you finish your stream, for instance, do not chop it right away. Give it like a day or two, because depending on where you are in your YouTube channel, YouTube has to process your stream back into the right thing. Like me, I stream in 4K, right? So YouTube is going to take a minute to do that. Okay, so right now it says on this video, I streamed at 2K and that it's an hour and 12 minutes, right? And then so here, there is a checkbox. You guys can't read it, but it says AI autopilot and clip length and time frame. So I'll go ahead and click that. And it says, oh, so if you know where the good part in your video is, you can make it easier for the AI by closing these little bubbles in further or after or wherever, right? And then you can say, how long do you want this clip to be? Let's do 60 to 90 and identify relevant topics. So let's put Opus and then REPURPOSING. And then I was going to put ice cream, but I won't do that. Wait, I spelled it wrong. All right, there you go. And then you just go, boom, hit the button. Now it's going to do some thinking. This is, again, talk about user-friendly features. I'm doing this thing for you. You can leave. You don't have to sit here and stare at it. It's nicer than the way I talk, but it always says, we're going to do this. You can go do something else and come back. So you don't have to sit here and watch it. But to show you how quick it is, it's already processed like 20 some odd % of what I was going to do. The other thing that I think that's really cool, it says, if you want to see some amazing clips, join the community on Discord. So you can, I'm going to see if I can steal the link or if it will let me. All right, here's the Discord invite. So make sure you guys go and check out the Discord. I'm already in there, I believe. Let's change this. Let's pop this here so you guys can go to the Discord. Oh, don't do that, Doc. All right, don't press all of those buttons. I went to go press paste and my finger hit something completely different other than paste, which is hilarious. As long as you don't accidentally press Command E to end the stream, then you're okay. All right, so wait, that's not the Discord link. Oh God, it's being goofy. Undo that. Go back. You're gonna have to find the Discord link by yourself, people, because it just went away and I lost it. My bad. So let's see what the chat said. Hey, Jackie is here. Jackie, this is right up your alley. You will love this. Jackie is an amazing human being. You guys should know her. She's cool. Unlike Paul. No, I'm joking. Paul, my moderator, said, what would happen if you're currently on a monthly plan and you decide to change to an annual plan? What happens to the monthly mins?
Let me take it.
You stumped
I'm
her,
trying
Paul.
to-
You stumped
I'm
Rebecca.
wait a little bit. Okay, let me,
Yeah,
let me do
'cause
it.
I
Let
was-
me do it. Okay, let me do it. Because Paul also lives in Bay Area, so we're close.
I was gonna
I'll
say
ask.
you and Paul are neighbors, so you gotta be nice to Paul.
I know. Okay, I have to. When you upgrade from monthly to yearly, any remaining monthly credits that you haven't used, well, its expiration date will extend to a year later, if that makes sense. So the monthly credits, it expires in a month. However, if you purchase a yearly plan, you can use that, aside from the yearly minutes that you purchase, you can also, you can also use the monthly, the current one you have, but it's in a year of expiration date, not just a month.
This is cool. So Dan said his problem is he records up to 400 to 500 minutes a month. Well, one, now the slider is there, so you can slide to where you know you said something.
Yeah.
And this is YouTube coach here. If you generate 400 to 500 minutes of video per month, then you should be amply monetized, because with that much content, you're supposed to be making money. If not, you need a coach. I know a guy. I'm just saying, that's a lot of content. That's a lot of content. If you generate that much content, then you either need to tighten it up, because I generate that much as well, but it's valuable content. So I know that you should definitely be monetized if you're generating that much content. Let's see. Going back and see where we are. Let's see. Oh, it's 65% done. See, this is why you're not supposed to stare at the page, because if you stare at the page, then you'll be like, come on. But it's actually pretty, when you consider what it's doing, right? It's amazingly fast. And one of the things that I also appreciate that you guys put in, and I'll explain this to the people in the audience as we read this, it says the algorithm is really designed for video podcasts, educational videos, commentaries, interview videos, product reviews, motivational speeches, not for gaming videos and music videos, which completely make sense. And right now, you only support English and German.
Yeah.
Okay, young, why English and German? Nichts verstanden in Deutsch.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we kind of just count the request of foreign languages. So the number one is German, number two is Portuguese, I think, then Spanish and French. So I mean, we will just count the numbers, and as long as people are shouting out for their language, we'll definitely put that into the pipeline. We just launched the German yesterday, and next week probably Portuguese or French. So one language a week. That's the plan.
There you go. One language a week, people. You heard it first from Young. I didn't know Eric was hiding in the chat. I bust out my horrible German, and then Eric pops up. So Eric says, cool, you got Deutsch. Wie geht, Hammer, wie geht? That's like, oh, what's up? My German is horrible, but I just learned what I needed to learn to drive a BMW. That's it. After that, I quit. Dan muss ich mir das Gasen mal anschauen. I just said that all wrong. I guaranteed that was just impossible. Not every moment is gold, so narrow it down to the big moments of your video. That's actually pretty good too, Roy. And so here's what's cool, guys. I don't know if you guys remember this, but if you're using Ecamm, and say we're doing this right now, and Young says something absolutely incredible, I can just hit M on my keyboard. It's going to leave me a marker. at the end of the show, I can open that file, see where my markers are. I already know what the timestamps are. So when you drop the link in, if you kind of know where it exists in the timeline, you, like you said, just close a little bubble in, close a little bubble in, and let it roll from there. So that makes life a little easier. And does that, now this is a good question since you guys got me thinking this through, either Young or Rebecca. When you do that, is it counting, like the video that I put was 111 minutes, but if I narrow it down to a 10-minute section of that video, how does that calculate as far as the minutes go?
Yeah, so if you want to choose the specific time frame to curate, to generate clips, it's a huge time saver, right? We only calculate the processing time frame in terms of the credit deduction.
See,
Time
people?
saver. Yeah.
Okay, so this brings up two things. Listen, people, pay attention. You heard it first. I'm going to save that clip because I need to remember that. If you know you have an intro part, right? In the intro part, you all say hi. Roy especially. This is Roy's show. He starts it. He does his intro, and then he says hi to all of their friends and family for 5-ish minutes. You can ignore all of that, Roy, because that's just you saying what's up to myself or Mommy Lala, James, whoever's coming to visit your show. And then you're going to introduce your guest and maybe do a little bio. You can kind of probably ignore that. Okay. And in about, say, 10 minutes in, you kind of get to the meat of the conversation. You do your interview. And then after, you're going to maybe do your news and then how to find the person or talk about something that's semi-off topic. So if you build a show flow, you can cut down your processing time for your repurpose because you know where the heat is. That's brilliant. Brilliant! Very brilliant. I just came in when I heard German. That's super funny. Mr. Moderator Translator Bot. I have to watch the whole thing. Oh, that's funny. Paul is our moderator, and one of the things that Paul has to do is basically he is a human opus because Paul watches all the videos after we're done and tries to find, highlightable areas that we can turn into things. So you guys are going to really save Paul a lot of time for generating repurposed clips from the stuff that we do here. And I think that kind of goes a long way as well. So what's in for the future for you guys? Like what do you have next on the table? Because I swear you move about as fast as we do.
Absolutely. That's what we hope. Yeah. So we're gonna expand our AI capability. We believe there are at least 10 times or even 100 times, scope we can do with AI for video editing. For example, right now, mostly we just focus the speaker right in the clip. But when you wanna share screen, when you are playing games, when you are show a product, physical product, we want to curate all of them for you to generate clips as well. So more use cases, as I said, screen sharing, product showcase, and even gaming. So right now, gaming is an absolute no, but yeah, it's probably just within a few months. We can do gaming video, we can do music, comedian, we can do shopping, live shopping, stuff like that. So that's gonna be 10 times more for people who can use the product. And also in terms of customization, we really want the creators to talk with our product to customize. Right now, it's like you still have to do some clicking, right? But hopefully, in just a few months, you can just say I want there to be a banner, at the top in the beginning to to show something, or you can just say I want the font to be bigger. I want to have some blah 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 emojis in the end. You can just speak to the product, and then the magic will show up there. Hopefully, that's something we can achieve in a few months.
So what you're saying is you don't sleep. Because If you have these kind of cool ideas,
Barely.
that means you don't sleep very much. Oh, I have
No,
a question.
one thing.
Go ahead, Rebecca.
No, one thing I wanted. One thing that was really funny is that a lot of people in our Discord community, they say that, hey, Opus team, everyone should take a rest, should have more sleep, except for Jay. So Jay's our CTO. He's in charge of the AI technology behind it.
That sounds about
Yeah.
right. We would tell like Ken and Glenn to stop doing stuff. And we're at an event like a meet and greet in San Diego for some of our users. And Ken's like, hold on. He just pulls a laptop out of the bag and just starts like fixing something. Because somebody said, hey, I was using this the other day and this did something weird. And he just opens the laptop up in the middle of the street and starts coding. I'm like, God, would you stop? Dang it, you're on vacation. Let this go. I have a question. What do you think about? So one of the common things that come up for people that do live streams like myself, right? We do really long ones. Sometimes they can be a couple of hours. A lot of people talk about making like a clips channel. I know Nick Nimmin does that. Even Marquez, a couple people do clip channels. Do you ever see a point where in like maybe the pro version or something where you'll also be able to leave it at 16:9 and chop?
Yeah, absolutely. You mean like different types of ratios, right? You go ahead, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have more different types of aspect ratios. I think we'll start with 1 to the
Sure.
square and 4 to 3. I'm not sure if 16 to 9 is also, it will be launched at the same time as square and 4 to 3.
Okay, that works. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, that's cool. Jackie said that's dedication. It says,
Thank you.
but Libby and the crew from ByteDance say they know this space very well and they know how to make the content viral. Wait, James, what are you saying? I'm not drinking yet, James. My bottle is over here.
Oh yeah, a lot of our team members come from
I think
TikTok. So
Oh.
yeah.
However, one thing that is really interesting, not really interesting, a fun fact is that we learned the word repurpose from Ecamm. Young can talk more about it.
Okay, go ahead. She put you on
Wait,
the
wait,
spot.
what?
Wait, is it correct? I heard you were saying in the car that we learned a lot, like the word
Absolutely.
repurpose and the best practice from Ecamm.
Because we talked about
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, I think just like a half year ago. Yeah, you definitely talk about that so often, and I think our CMO spoke to a marketing director from Ecamm maybe last year sometime, and
Yes.
we were told that repurposing is going to be super valuable and probably one of the most pain points for live streamers. So we got the super valuable inspiration from you guys, and that's part of our origin.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, one of the reasons why is because for a lot of people, right? For me, creating videos is just normal, right? It's just part of the day. But I came from the radio industry, television, film already. So going into just making a video for something was simple, right? If someone were to say, hey, like, how do you make a Dr. Pepper cake? I could just explain them, buy a box of Deluxe Moist, buy a can of Dr. Pepper, mix them together, bake according to the instructions. That's it. That is the entire process. But what I did was make a video about it. Why? Because it's just weird. Most people would never think that there's something in the soda can and a chemical reaction there and a box of Deluxe Moist, Heinz, mix. If you mix them together, it's the perfect thing for a cake, regardless of what it says in the box. It's something to do with the unnecessary amount of chemicals that's in there, right? And in the process of making a video like that, which I did make that video like 14 years ago, a whole bunch of people watched it because who'd have ever thunk you could pour a can of soda into a cake mix and make it a thing. And then we changed it into pineapple Fanta. That's a Hawaii thing. But it's hard to find pineapple Fanta outside of Hawaii. Yellow cake mix, pineapple Fanta, pour it together, whip, bake it. So to me, that stuff was easy. But now that video is so important to your marketing, right? Not having a dedicated video person, people like Dan, who's shooting a bunch of video to be able to turn it into what Instagram and TikTok and LinkedIn and all these places want to see. They want to see really short, amazing, impactful 60 to 90-second clips. So that required in the past hiring Luis, Mr. Camera Junkie, in the chat, or doing it yourself. And most of our guys aren't at that level yet. So boom, insert Opus Clips and done. Luis, you're fired. See, Anna's not coming for your job except for this one. No, I'm joking. We still need Luis for other stuff. But
yeah, one thing that I really appreciate, Doc, what you said, that this Opus Clip will save Paul a lot of time rather than saying it will replace Paul. I think a lot of people are extremely concerned.
If you can replace Paul Young, I'll pay you because he get on my nerves. He drive me crazy. He called me all kind of. I'm not coming to the stream today. I'm hanging out with Zhao. And I'm like, you hanging out with Val, damn it, you got work to do. Paul's like, nope, I'm out. You know, so Paul's a pain in the butt. So Young, I can send you a picture of him and where he lives in the Bay. And then if you can take him out, that'd be awesome. Paul's going to kill me now. No, I think you're right. I think you're right, Rebecca, because I think one of the things that freaks everybody out is like, well, what about this? What about this? And I'm like, tools are tools. Tools are designed to help you become more efficient, right? Nobody is on that bicycle with the gigantic front wheel and the tiny wheel in the back anymore. We all jump into the whip and then go somewhere and plug our cars in, you know? So, yeah, I think you're 100% correct. Dad said he gives me the ARP discount on trips. Nice. Let's see. Let me check and see where we are here. Dun, 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 dun. Did I get a notification yet? I can refresh this page. And
I think it's still processing because it's quite long, more than 70 minutes.
It is
so
a long
just
clip.
yeah.
It's your fault, Rebecca. You was talking about like ice cream and weird stuff. So that's what happened. All right, so still going. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to show these guys some of the things. So I noticed that on the pricing, you have a pro thing coming up soon. What are you looking at for the pro plan? That'll probably be somebody like me. I generate a lot of content.
Yeah, I think for the pro plan, we're gonna just offer more personalization, customization capabilities in terms of brand templates and captions, fonts, emojis. And on top of that, we're gonna provide super powerful B-roll, the AI generated B-rolls. That's gonna be based on possibly something like Midjourney or something like other stock video kind of things. We're still working on that. We're still figuring it out. And also we're gonna have more powerful analytics tools upon the performance of the clips from all the platforms, and also the scheduler. You can schedule the time for you to post the clips. That's most of it. Yeah, that's most of it.
The
we are
that's
still
a big time saver.
Gonna take.
That would be a massive time saver. Okay, so one thing that I do now, right, is when I'm done, I'm a tweaker, right? I have to polish things. That just comes from my many years of being an editor. So what I do is I pull it down and then I send it to my computer from my phone. If I pulled it on my phone or if I'm on the computer, I go into Final Cut and then I make a couple more random changes, add some B-roll, add some sound effects and noise. Do you see a way to export straight to Final Cut, especially now that we have Final Cut iPad?
Yeah, we've heard a lot of requests like that. That's one of the reasons that we are not really replacing any editors, but we want to just make their lives better. So that's in the roadmap of probably Q3 or Q4. We're thinking of how we can better integrate with Premiere or Final Cut Pro, but just not much what we can do in the near term. But definitely, like within half year, sometime we can have that. Yeah,
that's really cool
because
honestly, what I have found with most of the like sort of apps that do what you do is they're really close, and For the average person, that's totally fine, right? If you're a tweaker like me, what it did do was give me a template, and as a pro editor, I know the time frame really quickly. So if this was almost exactly right, but it missed it by like 2 or 3 seconds because the AI decided to chop it short or long, I can pair that where the real part is in the video, and I can recut based off of your template. But that template will still save me time, because if I only have the long video, I have to watch the whole thing at 4x in order to find, the good parts. And depending on how the person speaks, like I can get to about 3x before I can no longer understand them unless they talk really slow. Then you can get it to 4x. But oftentimes the idea that you generate is good enough for me to go in and recut it and Final Cut quickly. And now again, we have it on the iPad. So, and yours is completely browser based, so it doesn't care if I submit the video to an iPad, right? It'll just work.
Yeah, but that's something we're going to optimize. Normally, you should be able to run that on iPhone, iPad, but we're still fixing some little bugs in some edge corner cases.
So it would know. Right now, it does know that you're coming from an iPad. I cheat and I use Firefox desktop mode on the iPad, and then it works. But again, you don't want someone's grandma to have to figure that out, right? People like James and I will be sitting here. We already know how to do all of those cheat tricks. Wow, Eric is done. Eric, you cut in line in front of me.
Oh wow. Maybe his upload video is shorter
No,
than
it's
yours.
because the German version is new, so it
that's faster. It prioritized.
Dang it, Eric, don't cut in line. Well, see, so this is why because Pro just got announced yesterday or the day before, and I haven't converted my account over yet. I wanted to wait until we had this conversation. So that's also, I'm in the calculation tier, I'm in the Muggles tier, right? And then once you go to the paid program, you will be not in the Muggles tier. You'll be like a Fast Pass at Disney. Young, you should just log in right now and speed mine up. I'm just joking. Where did you come up with this crazy idea? Like, this is so brilliant. Like, I really believe this is one of the coolest tools of the year.
Yang, do you want to share, where did you get this idea, and how did Opus Clip started?
Everything started with my previous agency. So I ran an agency in Asia with over 100 creators, influencers over there. We were, the top of the markets ever since 2017, but we had a hard time expanding our team because, editing these sort of clips is really time consuming. And it's hard to hire, to expand our editor teams. Because at that time we have about 120 editors actually. Just definitely above 100. So then I came to my current co-founders, CTO and CMO. We were thinking how we can expand the markets globally, more swiftly. It came into the idea that we should do something AI, and that's the reason that we started with an AI-powered live streaming tool at the beginning of the last year. It didn't turn out well, but thankfully, as we already discussed that, thankfully we heard great advice from Ecamm. Then we built this feature actually in our live streaming product. So when the live streaming product launched in November last year, it came with a feature that it can automatically generate clips for your live streaming. We've heard a lot of user voice actually saying that I love the product, but only because of this feature. So everything else is not really usable, not really useful. So we started thinking like, why don't we just cannibalize the whole product by this feature, right? If it's a great feature, it doesn't have to be attached to our own product. It can be compatible with all other tools, especially like Ecamm, and right. So we then started building this Opus Clip product in January this year. So it took about 4 months building this. And we launched the private beta in April, public beta in May. And yeah, things went done pretty smoothly ever since we, pivoted.
Smart.
Totally
Okay.
different type of life.
You hear that, guys? I want you to hear all of that part and really think this through. A couple of things that I always say, like in all of my streams, and Young just repeated it for you. Number one, you got to remain flexible, right? If something works or doesn't work or it's just not the way you want it, remain flexible, be willing to be malleable, right? As we always say, you guys got to be willing to be malleable and adjust accordingly, right? Course correct. The other thing, listen to your audience. Your audience has all the answers because you're making stuff for them. Right? And so many people, they say to us, well, can you guys put in a feature that allows us to twirl this screen and make it explode? Why? Well, because it's cool. Did you ask your audience if they want to see that? No, I just seen somebody else do it, and so I want to do it. Not really, because it depends on your stream, right? If you're doing a stream about, raising puppies, nobody wants to see twirly, spinny things when you're raising puppies. That's a gamer thing. So you're watching something about gamer, and we're talking about grief counseling. You don't really want any transitions and stingers and all the other weird terminology you heard somebody. You got to ask your audience, would you guys really like it if I added more special effects to my stream? I don't think anybody's going to say yeah, because it doesn't add any value, right? So you have to listen to your audience. Your audience told you what to do, and you follow suit. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Paul was giving you guys props. Very impressed with the update, focusing on the active speaker. Thanks for implementing this. It was really funny, Paul, because when we did the stream with Rebecca, we were talking about it, and she was like, hold your horses. So she was correct. Dang, now we got to make hashtag Rebecca was right to go with Keely. We already have Keely was right because Keely always tells us things like that. Dan says, what is the Opus Pro team needing at time to scale? Is it more visibility? Is it signups? What can we as the viewers do to help you? That's our community. That's how we roll. We like to help people. So what can we do to help you?
Doc, have you tried? You've tried out. Oh wait, is that a question?
Yeah, that was a question.
What is the Opus team needing at the current time to scale? More shout outs, please.
There you go.
More feedback.
More feedback, more visibility. There you go. All right. So Ecamm fam, you know what to do. If you go and you do this, you try this out and you like it, you use it, tell 2 friends. Actually, make it 3. I'm greedy. Immediately tell 3 friends, and then they'll tell 3 friends. Remember that shampoo commercial? I don't use shampoo, but you know the commercial, right? And so on and so on and so on. That's how you do it. Like, really, that word of mouth is super important. James has been screaming, like, from the mountaintops how cool it is. And it was funny because after I had a conversation with Rebecca in San Diego, I looked at it and I was just busy, and I finally got back to it. I was like, oh my God, I should have looked at it on day 1 because I was busy doing other stuff. And I just immediately liked it. Paul and Luis, who are, both part of our team, right? They both use it religiously. And, Katie, our marketing person who you talked to back in the day, one of your co-founders talked to, Young, like she loves it. So yeah, I would definitely say that is the way. Rebecca is just you paying attention. They're working on getting the affiliate program up and going. So not only will you have the ability to share this with your friends, give it a couple weeks and you'll be able to make a little something for sharing it.
Yeah,
I know somebody in the affiliate program already. He looks like me.
I have one request from Doc. Do you have any existing projects that you've already run with Opus that you can share the results page? I want to see if the result is good, and we can commentate on that whether it's good or not. I'd love to see the results.
If I do this, okay, of course I can leave this page, but if I go to dashboards,
yeah, you can.
Come on, dashboards. Oh, there it is. Yay. Okay, you guys can see. Boom. So this was in here. I don't know why this one failed. I have no idea why I did that, but I just didn't mess with it. This was me messing around the other day, just like day before yesterday, and this one was actually pretty cool. You can sell quality wood chopsticks don't do that. way in a video and teach others types of chopsticks. So this is where me bringing it in the Final Cut, I would add the B-roll of the clip from Shark Tank when my friend Mylene got shot down, right? And they would see the look on their faces because that was just really cool. I maybe wouldn't even put the audio, but I would just stick in the video of that, right? The other thing is, I think I've mentioned this to Rebecca before, it would be possible to have the captions just as a layer, a transparent layer, because then I can put B-roll in without messing up the captions. But I know that's asking a lot. And then Paul just sent me a clip too. Why is that not passing through? Hold on. Paul says, not Paul, somebody said it's not coming through. Give me a second. Let me crank this up. Does that pass through? Built-in thing or not the built-in thing. So if you guys are interested, go get some. You'll be supporting Mylene, my dear friend. I love her to death. She's a really amazing creator. And she's so right there, the reframing, it's trying to show what's on the screen, but it's off. But again, that's something that I can easily fix by coming into the edit clip portion. And then when I get down to the part down here, I could just take this reframe and move it over, right?
Oh, you can. Currently you can't.
But
We are.
that's coming.
So this is a screen sharing case. We're developing a completely new set of algorithm for screen sharing because it requires a new algorithm and logic for layouts.
Well, yeah, and it makes sense because again, if I'm coming from a 16:9, that screen share won't even make sense. What I would do, because again, I'm the editor, I'm gonna open it up in my iPhone to have the right aspect ratio, and I would just stick it on top. You know what I mean? So that was the reason why when we talked the last time, Rebecca, I said it'd be really cool if I could just get the captions as a layer, or Young already said, if we go to the Final Cut way, that's part of Final Cut XML, I can put the captions as an SRT layer, and then it'll automatically allow me to do that. But yeah, I mean, the actual content itself was on point. Now, so here's what's cool, guys. You come here, you click on brand. I haven't really messed with this too much, but you can change it from 3 lines to 2 lines. You can change where you want the caption to go. Montserrat is well within my brand space. This is also within my brand space, but I could change the font color. So if I wanted to adjust the font stroke to something a little bit more purple, and you know, you guys know how I roll, I can just move that in here. That's about right. There we go. That's about good. So now it's a little bit more purple. And then if I wanted to have the shadow adjusted, I could do that, or I could just turn the shadow off altogether, right? And then you got the AI keyword highlighter, which is really amazeballs, except for personally, I would just me being me. This is how I do it because I'm weird. And then I like how you can go in and adjust the layout settings. So the split is for when you have 2 people or the fill is whatever. So you can easily adjust it right here. That's your brand setup. And once you do that, you can save it and recompile it. Rich said, it'd be really cool if there was a UI overlay to show the dead spots where stuff ain't supposed to go. All right. That makes sense, Rich. Let me grab the one that Paul just texted
totally
me.
makes sense.
Let's see. Paul just sent me 2. He's been busy. Wait, Paul, is it going to show? Let me copy this. And then make a new tab. Let's see. Did it work?
Oh, Doc, I also sent you one. It's our last live stream that I ran through,
Okay. This is
but it's fine.
Paul. You ran that from the Michael Hyatt thing the other day.
It's important because there's nothing more important than making a great first impression and looking professional. You know, if I want people to take me seriously, I've got to have serious gear. And I get on calls all the time, you know, and you probably do too, Zoom calls, whatever, with people that don't have the right lighting, like they're backlit, or they've got some, you know, crummy camera, you know, some webcam, and then they're trying to use Zoom's built-in green screen feature, which, you know, part of your face is disappearing.
99. That's a 99 right there.
And I just think that makes such an awful impression. And it literally takes money out of your pocket if you're a business owner or, you know, trying to.
I don't know if you guys caught that. The AI knew that he hiccuped when he said park it. It skipped it, and it just did pocket. Like it knew the difference. I think Young wrote that in for Rebecca because she always says dumb stuff. I'm joking. I don't know if you guys are you guys familiar who Mr. Michael Hyatt is?
Not really.
Oh, he's a baller. He's up there in the Tony Robbins level space. He's a big time baller in the marketing world. He's a highly prolific author in the get your act together space. This was pretty good. That was quite amazing. That was good. Let me grab the one that Rebecca sent, and let's see. Boom, boom, boom. You sent it to me on LinkedIn?
No, it's on the guest chat.
Oh,
Inside
well, you know,
Ecamm.
imagine if you use the Ecamm features for what they're for. You see that, people? Imagine if. That's super funny.
Guest chat.
Yeah, what a ding dong. You know, it's not like I don't teach this class every single Friday here. Let's see. Bam. Stream Deck buttons. La, la, la. The second one is the one that Connor posted, right?
I am actually not sure, but I hope not because I was closing my eyes in the first frame, but it's fine.
What? And this one is still opusing. The little, see, I like the
Oh,
animation. It's filling up.
I think it's rendering. I think
That's
someone
awesome.
just trying to make a change
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
No, I think it's Grace.
Tell Grace to stop touching stuff while we're doing
I
this
know,
thing.
I know.
Grace, go to lunch. What are you doing, girl? But I just love this score, man. It's cool. And I don't know if you guys pay attention to, like, there's a conversation in here as to why your virality is your virality, right? So it says this video effectively uses a hook to draw viewers in, presents a clear and coherent message about innovative AI technology for video curation. It has a complete structure and curates valuable personal connection with the audience and relevant and timely topic. Improvement could be made in including a call to action at the end. See, I would just go and Final Cut and add the call to action at the end. So it's kind of cool because it's telling you, you know, where did you get this from, Young? Is that you got a person that's in the back like grading them all real quick? That is good.
Yeah. We got an AI person reading like billions of videos and it can
Right.
tell you the best.
Do you guys remember what's it called? Mechanical Turk, right? It's the Mechanical Turk is inside the little box, right? So this video captivates the audience with an intriguing hook while providing a clear and complete message that creates a valuable and personal connection. The anecdote is relevant to current trends, making it an excellent addition to social media platforms. However, the speaker could further evaluate the introduction by giving more context related to the tool and the story connection. Oh, thanks. And Young, stop sending me messages over here.
I know. I also find it a little bit annoying, so I always close it.
No, every platform does that. I
Sorry
swear.
about that.
I use Captivate and I love it, but my friend Ben, who's the person that writes it, I'm like, Ben, every time I go to Captivate, you're giving me a message, and because we talk all the time, I already know what it says. Like you're telling, you know, like on my account, just like, hey, Doc, I already told you this. All right, so let's press and see what Grace did to adjust this video.
So our AI, we actually train our AI to curate the best parts of a video. Let's put this into perspective. I can put a 60 minutes docs interview into our product, and our AI will find the best the juiciest moments, or maybe the moments where it considers dog to look the most amazing, and then
Always.
curate them into a coherent short video. We train our AI by working and talking and learning from the best top-notch video editors as well as video creators, and then basically synthesize all those best practices into our AI curation. One of the best practices, which I know you definitely know, is that the best moments do not always reside in a continuous clip. It might reside in different parts of the clip. Yes. So our AI,
That's
we
good.
actually train our AI.
That's
to-
good.
not
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, but I hope that we will launch like a clip extender or a clip trimmer. So because I think that
Trimmer.
this clip it ends in the middle of my sentence, but in next month we're able to extend that.
Right. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like it. I like it. And again, the part where it did that odd switch at the end, which because I pressed the button in the Ecamm to take us to the page, right? I would just cover that with B-roll, So as the B-roll edition gets there, I'm just going to cover it with a different B-roll, like see full, interview on YouTube type of situation, right? Something I would slap together in a real quick editor or bring it in the Final Cut. So very cool. Let's see this one. Any tool that you could drop on somebody and you instantly cause that face, pure magic, right? Pure magic.
Exactly. I actually an anecdote to share.
This is the one.
I recently attended a friend's. What is it called? It's not engagement ceremony. Is it
Okay,
called?
hold on. I like how, see, that thing, I'm telling you, it was written for Rebecca, right? Which you guys, I fully understand as a code switcher, what she's doing is processing the conversation in 2 languages. Yeah. So you have to fix it in your head, and I do that all the time because when I'm talking to my mom or dad and I'm trying to speak Korean, I have to like stop and make sure I'm not going to say something that's going to get me punched in the face, right? And then so it's that you say the word a couple of times. The AI ignored all of that and only put what she really meant. Either that or Grace fixed it by hand. One of the two. So that was very good though. I think that part is incredible.
Something like that. And I used our product to clip out the long video that she created for her fiance. And I played that short clips in her ceremony wedding. And that totally steals the show of her ceremonial wedding because a lot of people were talking about our product. I mean, it's an SF, so everyone's talking about tech regardless of what kind of event you're attending.
No matter where you go. This is so good. That is really, really amazing. I'm just saying. That is absolutely. Luis says facts, right? All of us Esau people, like that's just what we do, right? We always have to like stop and kind of like reprocess the words and like we go perete, like us Spanish people, right? We get stuck in, we have various ahs, right? In Hawaii, the generic ah is the kind. So you go, the kind. You're just trying to figure out that random word. And it's brilliant that it knows to skip that and just pick the right words. I think you do that better than anybody else. So far, of all the apps that do that, you guys do the best job of ignoring the self-talk. I guess that's the best way to explain it is self-talk. You guys do fantastic. Bro, this is amazing. James says, nah, man. I've had the entire team house and we ate as breaking bread. But Doc is a coach, right? I'm an advocate for what I truly believe in. And Young, you're that dude. So that is high praise from James Hicks. Now, Young has a shirt that says that dude. Did you go to Berkeley?
I should. Yeah, I did. I was
You did? Okay, I'm just checking out the jacket.
But one thing that's really funny is that Yang would wear Berkeley shirt to Stanford.
Good. I agree.
Yeah.
As a Notre Dame fan, I completely agree with this. I will send you more Berkeley shirts. My
What
buddies
do you
used to
expect
live.
me to go to Stanford if I...
You want to go to Stanford? God, don't do
No.
that.
I mean, like, if I go to Stanford campus without wearing that, what else would I wear?
Exactly. My friends used to live right on the frat row which is like Warrensville Heights or Warren's Height or whatever the name of that street is. All the fraternity houses are in a straight line. And we used to sit out on this street. It's right by one of the back gates. I think the street's name is like Dunbar. And there's a hot dog place over there and a coffee shop on the end, of course, is Berkeley. And we used to sit out there with a $20 bill on the fishing line when video cameras first came out. And so we would videotape, and then we'd have the $20 bill on the fishing line on the street, and people would try to pick it up. We would pull it, and we would videotape people trying to grab the $20 bill. That's the dumb stuff I used to do when I used to hang out with my friends at Berkeley. And then, of course, Telegraph Ave. Like, there's everything in the planet is on Telegraph Ave, including some really incredible clubs. And funny story, I was there. There's a club on Telegraph Ave underneath the bottom of a T-shirt shop. But there's a downstairs, like, little performance venue. And I saw this band there performing. They were a little rusty, but they were called Sweet Children. Do you know who they are now? Green Day.
Wait, really?
Green Day when they were rubbish.
Oh, yeah.
in Berkeley, like visiting my friends at Berkeley. Yeah, it was super cool. Like I was like, they got something, but right now they're horrible. But they have all the parts. Sooner or later, these guys are going to be dope. And yeah, boom. So I got to see them in the basement. I think the T-shirt place is called like something Hell. And it's just all like vintage T-shirts or new T-shirts or whatever. It might not even be there anymore. So crazy. There used to be a Gateway store in Berkeley. Nobody even remembers that computer company. They went out of business, but they were one of the first computer companies to actually have a store.
What? Really?
Gateway.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I'm pretty sure Gateway went out
Young
of
is too
business.
young for that.
I was going to say young. I'm pretty sure Gateway went out of business before you got out of elementary school. All right, let's see.
For sure.
It worked. Okay.
I
so
think
here
your
we go.
result just came out.
Yesterday
Yeah.
was the 14th, right? No, here. This is what we did. I did the video from Rebecca and I, right? So here, this is now with the new algorithm, and let's see what it came up with. And so we were going for particular days. At the moment, we were looking for like premiums, especially for hotels and companies here that need to give something cool away to the guests when they come, right? So we were looking for that kind of stuff, and I was looking for things that could be embellished with my laser because I was into laser engraving.
Yeah.
But we went to like the sports stuff. That's not talking about what we're talking about.
I think he's talking about your
It's
trip
talking
in
about me when I
Guangzhou.
visited Guangzhou. That's not helpful to the conversation.
Yeah.
But that's what we get because I told you.
Failed.
Well, no, that was Rebecca and I was talking about that, so it just clipped it out. It is an interesting thing if that's what you're talking about, but this can be avoided by if I type in keywords of what we're trying to talk about, right?
No,
Actually,
but I do find a little bit pressure to our team. I do find that sometimes when we use the AI Copilot, sometimes the first clip would not be about the keywords that we choose, and we're working on that to optimize it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, the thing is that we're gonna make sure that there are like a good percentage of clips having this topic and keyword, but not all of them. And maybe just the highest score doesn't necessarily have to be the topic you chose, but definitely there are like at least 50% of the clips having this topic.
Yes, you just bring up a good point. Remember, people, watch the individual clips to see, because although the score might, say one thing, you know your audience better than the AI. So you should always double check the AI. That just is what it is.
Yeah.
And at least this time, the AI didn't get Rebecca with her eyes closed. She actually looks like normal. Look, it did a good job of lining up your lower third as well. It's pretty cool.
That's true.
That's
That's
great.
great.
Into why we charge what
Sure.
we charge. But we are developing some features that can help you save time. For instance, we also launch a feature that allows you to select a specific time frame out of a 60-minute video. So instead of directly getting 6 minutes out of your credits, maybe you just choose 20 minutes, and we can save 40 minutes out of that. And we will also launch a feature I briefly mentioned, something like an AI co-pilot, where you can just tell our AI like what kind of clips you want to find based on specific keywords. So, which means that the generated results will be more precise, and you won't waste like hourly credits. A lot of unnecessary
It's so
clips.
good. That actually works. That's good. The only thing is, you said 6, you meant 60, so I would just fix
I
that.
know, like number is so hard for me. Sometimes I also confuse 3 with 7, which I have no idea why. It's so hard.
What about 8 and 5? 8.
I'm not sure, but yeah, 6 and 60. I do mean 60 instead of 6. You know what I mean?
It was right though, right? So it had what you said, and
Yeah.
that's easy to fix. Because oftentimes when I say something dumb in the run up, I'll fix it in the reading because people read it better than they hear it. Right?
That's
so
true.
I oftentimes do that. I flub words and I just fix it. But that clip is perfect. Like that clip is actually ready to go. And I will use that to promote people to go and check out Opus. Because you're right. I don't need to throw it a 60-minute video. I can just tell it a very particular time frame. Listen, so you're now out of beta. It's only going to get better, people. Now is the time to get in, because you don't want to come in next year when Young has to charge like $100 a month for this, and then be like, "Oh, I should have got in when Doc told me to." I'm telling you now, this is the time. Be quiet, Charles. We're busy. My friend from Portland is trying to tell me that he's coming home, and if I want something, I know that's what he's going to say. I'm on my way home. Do you want something from Portland? Yes. Portland has good food, just so you know.
Oh, Salt and Straw is from Portland, do you know?
Yeah, I know. That's the first time I
Yeah,
went to.
I
I
don't
went
know
with him.
about it.
I
Oh,
went
I thought
to
it was-
Salt and Straw. Oh my
I
god,
thought it was
it's so good.
Californian thing.
This is so good. I really appreciate you guys coming in to talk about your progress. I'm telling you, I have so much fun messing with this. Paul is psycho. Paul is in there all day, every day. He's forever in there pressing buttons. So family, don't forget, before you come back later and say, I should have bought it when it was $16 a month. And now Young said it's until today, but now he just said it's still going. So he kind of leaked that he didn't cut off the discount. It's supposed to end today. You're 15% off. On top of what you see is 15% off. It's supposed to expire on June 15th, but I'm going to just make up a number since he didn't tell me the new end date.
We just extended for you, so another 5 days.
Okay, there you go.
We made it this morning.
You got it. You got it till like the 20th, people. Don't sleep. Now is your chance. Now is your chance to get in and just try it out. You get 30-day free trial with it. You get 15% off. Boom. Let's just do it. Stop sleeping. What were you gonna say, Young?
So definitely we are still very early stage, and we really appreciate everybody's feedback. But I have super strong confidence that we are gonna have product way better and better every single month. So definitely try to sign up, play with it. Let us know your voice, and we'll be keen to all kinds of feedback, and really appreciate this. And thanks for inviting me, Doc.
There you go. Mommy Lala says, I just heard the discount mentioned. And she was waking up to watch the replay. Lala is in the Philippines, and she's an amazing creator. She's an absolutely amazing creator. Somebody you guys got to get to know. Lala, you should invite Rebecca onto your show because she laughs as much as you do.
Only with drinks. Only after drinks.
Dude, Lala laughs constantly. It's so contagious. Every time I stream with her, I just watch her on the stream. I spend like half an hour laughing, and after my cheeks hurt because she just makes me laugh so much. She's really, really amazing person. So hopefully you guys get a chance to link up, and she's always making good content. But the time frame from the PI to San Francisco, that's like exactly flipped, I believe. So I think you're like 12-hour gap between you two. Thank you guys. I think, Mommy, I don't think you need to hit a discount code. Just now is a time window. So if you sign up in the next 5 days or so, you will get your
5
15%
days.
off.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you want to know how to sign up, Liz, I made a button for you just so you can click it here. Just press that. Boom. Just do docrock.live/opus. Jump in there and try it out. You get some time to mess around and play with it and just throw a couple clips in and see how you like it. There is a 30-day free trial, correct? I think I said that right. Is it a month?
It's 2 hours. No, it's 120 minutes free trial, and that 120
2 hours.
minutes will expire in 30 days.
In 30 days. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
There you go. She said it better than I did. See?
Yeah, and also super clear. Yeah,
say 6
and
is
the big sale. The big sale, you will see that at the checkout. So you will see the original price on the website, but only see the huge discount at the checkout page. Yeah, just a reminder.
I'm
Sorry about that.
I'm not. I'm going to wait till August. I want to be pro. I just like to be pro everything. No, you want to switch, right? If pro comes out later and you want to switch, we can switch, right?
Yeah, you just need to pay the difference.
You can switch. Yeah, you can get an essential. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
See, people, even if you like me and you like to buy pro everything, you don't even have to wait till August. You can get it now and just switch when the time comes. See? Brilliant. This is super fun. Just thank you guys for just making a cool product. And, the funny thing is, a lot of times we do these master classes, and this was a very good example. It's not just about learning the program or something. I think the majority of our users use Ecamm because of the people involved in Ecamm. I think people will pick you over the other competition because of who you guys are. You guys are amazing. You're easy to work with. You're fun. And you help people understand that, like you said, listen to your audience and pivot when necessary. Bigger lessons are in there than repurposing. And so, I think you definitely got our support. If James says you're okay, you're okay. As simple as that. James is my partner. So there you go. Guys, you heard it first. Rebecca, if anybody wants to bother you and ask you product marketing questions, how do they find you?
You can find me through my LinkedIn. That's the easiest way. Yeah.
Yes. She always creeping on LinkedIn. and then Young, what about you?
Yeah, I think LinkedIn is the best. Or Twitter.
Coding.
Yeah. Go to LinkedIn for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I have so many social media platforms. Which one should I give?
No.
Yeah, I was like processing with my 100 social media accounts. Okay, LinkedIn. And then Twitter.
It's like I know Young's always working. He's always busy adding new stuff and yelling at the CTO and telling Grace to stop making Rebecca's pictures come out with her eyes closed. You guys are amazing. People, I will see you on the flip. Make sure you check out Opus and make sure you please, while it's hot, while it's brand new, this is your chance to tell a bunch of people, right? I want to see clips of you guys posting about this on your social medias, and remember to tag Opus Clips and everything and spread the word, because then you'll be one of those people that get to be like, oh, I remember I was using the program when it was still in beta. You know what I mean? And people like those stories. So you guys are some of the first people to get your hands on it. So go to town with it, have fun, share it with a friend. And thank you, Paul. Paul was begging for you guys to come. He was like, when are you going to do a master class with them? I was like, I'm traveling. He's like, no, stay home and do this. So thank you, Paul, for the push. I appreciate you. I will see you guys on the flip side. Aloha, Ecamm family. Bye.
Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the sham. This is a jam for the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the sham. This is a jam for the Ecamm fam.